So number 5 says, which of the following is an equation? Well, I don't have any equations, which means I'm doing all of this by myself. Okay, so here is my function, and it has two x's and y's. Well, it has a variable, x's and y's. So I'm going to have to implicitly derive this in order to find the slope, right? If I want to write the equation of the tangent line, I need to know my slope, and the slope is also known as the derivative. So I'm going to take the derivative of my function with respect to x. So x squared becomes 2x minus 3 times, notice I have an x and a y. Okay, so this is going to be done with the product rule, where f is my x and y is my g. So I'm going to have f prime times g plus f times g prime as my product rule here. So the derivative of x is 1. So 1 times y plus f is the x, so there's my second one, times y prime, which is dy dx. Okay, that's good because I need to have my slope in there. dy dx here, this represents, of course, my slope, dy dx. Equals 0 because 10 is a constant. So I have the point 1 and negative 3, so let's plug those things in right here. Let's plug in a 1 and a negative 3. So that gives me a 2, and then when I distribute this gives me a plus 9 and a minus 3 dy dx equals 0. Okay, so combining I have 11. Now I'm going to move this over to the right side. Negative 3 dy dx equals negative 11. So when I divide by negative 3, I have a slope of 11/3. Okay, so in order to write a tangent line, I need to know the slope and I need to know the point. So now that I have found the slope, I can put it into point slope form. So y plus 3 equals 11/3 x minus 1. And that's the equation of my tangent line to that implicitly derived graph at that point.